My name is Mervis Ngosa. I'm 28 years old. I was born from Zambia and I grew up in Mansa. In Mansa, we usually used charcoal as the main heat source or the main energy. This is because of the lack of adequate options for energy and increments of electricity that we experienced. So this, in some instances, we would also use firewood as the energy, and besides the charcoal. My innovation was focused mainly on helping the communities on a cheaper source of energy and also a clean environment or a clean stove, and also how best we can incorporate all this while managing waste. So through much research and through much thoughts, I thought of incorporating Copperslag, which is a byproduct of copper extraction by smelting. This slag is mostly on the Copperbelt province. It's known as the Black Mountain. We've known it to be a waste, non-usable waste, and it has brought so many harmful situations and accidents on the Copperbelt. And after thinking of which waste to use in this specific stove, I thought of the Copperslag, mostly because of the properties that it has. So we find that instead of using so much charcoal compared to the primitive way of using a brazier, we use a few charcoal just to act as a burning source and heat up the slag around the stove. So we have heat concentrated on the center and also around the stove. So even after the charcoal or the sticks or twigs, usually in the communities they would even use the maize husks, runs out, there is still heat being produced around the stove. And this excites people because they don't need to repeatedly change charcoal or repeatedly add more charcoal or more firewood or cut logs of charcoal. They would simply use a bit and heat up the slag, and they'll still get the heat that they need to. After the first prototype, we managed to make a new design, an improved design of the slag stove. And in this, we find that everything that was incorporated outside is now hidden inside. So in this sense, we find that the slag is in the stove as well and not exposed to air or other factors that can endanger people. This time it's way safer, it's more durable, and it's a good stove that can be well marketed, not only in the urban areas, even in the rural areas.